right, so let's transition a little bit, get a little bit more serious here. I want to get your opinion. I have some opinions. A lot of people are going nuts about this and having some strong opinions. Texas Longhorns, UT,
Oh yeah.
horns down at the moment here. They signed a pro distance runner, pro runner from Kenya with a 27:25 10K PB that he ran this year, as well as 59:11 in the half, which would be faster than Connor Mance's current American record. I don't want to get his name wrong, so let me check it really quick. But I believe his first name is Dennis. But
Yeah, Dennis. That's his American name. That's it. And the issue is you didn't just see. I mean, first of all, he's 24 years old, and you see this in basketball too with people that are in the G League. All of a sudden now coming back to college, and that just doesn't seem right. So in golf, you can do that. You can become a professional and relinquish your professional status and become an amateur. But you
yes,
wouldn't see someone do that in college. You can play as an amateur, just in amateur events, but you wouldn't
and
see
you
someone
can
who is a professional go to college. Now, it could happen. Who knows?
yes
But
in the
um,
current stage, it probably could happen. I do know in golf, like you'll see every now and then a guy fully maintain his amateurism and wear his school colors in a tournament that's got pros in it, but they
yes,
play as an amateur
correct.
and
Usually
all
sponsors
rules
exemptions and stuff. Yeah.
exactly. So, and that's the way it used to be in running. There, it's the way it used to be in all of athletics. Running and golf. Can't think of maybe swimming. There are maybe not swimming, but there are very few sports where the professional scene and the collegiate scene can overlap the way ours does. Because like track meets, the best ones attract the best athletes. College kids or college teams send college kids to meets with pros to run fast times. It's just what it is. They maintain their amateurism because they're not getting paid to do it. There's no sponsorship there. So they run and they wear their school colors and we compete against pros. I've raced in, I've raced in races with Craig Ingles and at the same time that we were on the starting line together and he's a pro when I'm in college, and that had no effect on my amateur status. I was not a pro. I was in college, and that's just how it works. But with NIL now, there are people that, and we've talked about this a little bit, there are people that can go and have a pro career and then just say, no, I was on an NIL deal. I was never on a pro. Like I didn't relinquish my amateurism. I was contracted through my name, image, and likeness to represent a brand, and they can do what they do and then come back. But this one and there's been older guys that have been signed to the NCAA, older than he is, but he would have had to run the fastest time in the NCAA over 10K. He is faster than the American record in the half marathon. The only person he would have lost to potentially this year in cross country could have been Hoptum Samuel, who just happens to be one of the best athletes in the United States, or not in the United States, in the world. And he's a 59.0 guy in the half. So this guy enters as, I would say, the heavy favorite to win the national title in cross country this year. Puts Texas back in a contender for. They haven't made the NCAA championship in like 2 years, so puts them right back into it. And I think we're going to see a last chance wave, like Hail Marys of the next year or so of signees just like this to try to get ahead of the age and eligibility rule that will come into effect in 2027.
How much are they going to pay him?
Well, my guess he's getting paid, dude. I'll be honest. I bet he's being paid close to $100,000.
I was going to say, I was going to see if it was six figures. That's just nuts.